Hello everyone, Zane here, welcome to another Island Sanctuary video. So in patch 6.5, the updated and also some quality of life to the Island Sanctuary. Rank 16 to 20 have been added, and thankfully I finished mine last night. So the first thing is the workshops. Now, the added in the favors system was basically will give you your own personal items that you must produce if you want each week. Now, some items will have a bonus which will give you twice as much of these tokens. These tokens are once per week, so once you get them, you're going to have to wait for the next week to get them. Remember that you must collect these before the next week, otherwise you'll lose them. You have a completion bonus of 20 tokens if you complete all three. Okay, so the first one will be 10, the other two will be 20. Alright, so if you're done with your island, you can use all four of your workshops to get these bonuses, or use the last one throughout the week if you want to do it that way. But otherwise, you want to make sure you focus on these first. Alright, so this is the new token system in Island Sanctuary. You will talk to the furball over here once you have completed those objectives to get them. And then the Hoarder over here will allow you to exchange them. So you'll have your vouchers for the mount, and then I guess these lock boxes like from the Grand Company, which will give you a random assortment of items, including Island Sanctuary minions and furnishings, which is pretty dope. That's after you get your Mandragora mount, by the way. You need 200 of these vouchers to get them, so you're going to be at it for a couple of weeks. You have a new landmark, the Ethereal Arbor. This is where the expert recipe comes into play. I've already made videos on how to get the Glamour either for those. And as for the new items, you have the tractor mount at 100,000 calories at rank 20. You have these minions and the new parasol immediately at level 16. Equipment and furnishings, you have the glamour, which is going to be after you've completed the vision for the story. And basically that's about it for those. Nothing from the island calories. Yeah, nothing from there, so. And the vouchers for the mount is right here. So that's all the new rewards that you get from your Hoarder. Now, next thing is going to be the animals, which I'm currently making a video on that. There is a Morble, a Pterodon, or Pterodactyl, and a giant Doblin, as you can see here. A Pterodactyl is back there. I'm still working on the Adamantoise and the Morble, but the new restraints, which you get at level 20, will allow you to catch these animals without flaw. So you can catch them indefinitely, which use really rare items from the granary in order to get them, and there's a lot of them. Okay, so you only really need 4 to get all 4 of the new animals. As for the seeds, you get 4 new ones. You have the buffalo beans, the broccoli, the sweet potatoes, and the watermelons for 2 each. And it's 198 calories for 99. So try to grow these as soon as possible. As for the upgrades to your granaries and your cozy cabin, they look like this. So these here are the granaries, if you can see that. Alright, this is the cozy cabin, what it looks like now. It's kind of like Shoreland-esque. And then this is what your workshops will look like when they're done. So the new landmark, which is the Sanctuary, kind of like a wedding chapel, is going to be something you get as you rank up. And then the Arbor, which I still have to eventually get. I'll basically have to take a screenshot of that later on, but this is the new landmark that you guys can make if you like. Also, you can rotate them now. 90 degrees, clockwise, counterclockwise, or basically turn them 180. So if you want this to basically point outward, you would turn it 90 degrees clockwise. As for the clock tower, you can now have it facing towards the sea to make it look a little bit better, because otherwise it's going to point towards the right. And one of the quality of life things I'm so happy that they finally did was being able to copy and paste without really having to register a preset. So copy and paste, just like that. So if you are going to be doing, let's say, these two here, you can copy and paste and then put it on the last two sections here so you don't have to keep going back into the menu and looking for your item. Also, they'll let you know when the items are for the favors. They also will show in this menu here as well. So I think that was a pretty good quality of life that we could have used at the beginning of Island Sanctuary. And of course, the new zone is called the Mother Lode, which you're going to be unlocking at rank 16 anyway. You also have these items here. You have the sand, yellow copper ore, gold ore, hawkeye sand, and the crystal formation. There is no new leavings, and these are like the new restraints like I showed you earlier. And tools, chisel, pickaxe, and you can see your tokens in this menu as well. So as of Yoshi P's interview that we saw earlier, that he said that this is going to be the final finale for Island Sanctuary. So in 7.0 we should be getting something like this, kind of. Hopefully something better than what we have, but yeah, this is it for Island Sanctuary, rank 20. Hopefully they add more rewards, because after that, it's basically a glorified dye and materia dump in the end. So, alright guys, so that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy XIV content, and join the First Brood. If you guys want to join my Discord server, link is in the description down below. And if you guys want to support my channel monetarily, I do have YouTube memberships available, and a link to my Patreon in the description down below. So until next time, make sure to walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut, and always remember, keep forging ahead.